Grammar Unit 15 is subject-verb agreement. In any sentence that you have, the subject and the verb must agree. That means that the correct verb form must be used depending on whether the subject is singular or plural. A lot of times we don't even think about this, and honestly, if it sounds wrong, it usually is wrong. I don't often say that in English, but for this particular rule, that sometimes is a little bit easier to use. Okay, so there are a couple of situations. So if you have a subject and a verb that are separated, obviously when they're separated, they need to agree. So let's look at some examples. His social status along with his income is going to take a hit. So sometimes you need to take out that middle phrase. So his social status is going to take a hit. So you just need to make sure that this agrees, okay? The audience of teenagers is about to explode. A mob of people is overtaking the streets. That's considered singular because it's a group, right? So singular. The herd of cows sleep in the barn. Okay, again, this is considered singular, okay? Compound subject. So a compound subject is when it's joined by and. Those take on being a plural verb. So let's look at this example. Joe's lack of ambition and his poor energy level, so that's your compound subject, eventually lead his girlfriends to dump him. Okay, so that's got to agree with that. Joe and Steve are best friends. The principal's kindness and strength make him a good leader. Okay, we wouldn't say makes. Okay, so when you have either or neither or, the verb must agree with the subject nearest the verb. So whichever one is closest to the verb is the one that you are going to go with. So neither Lisa nor Betty is attending. You're actually going to look right there. Betty is attending. Either Joe or Gary brings a recorder to every meeting. Gary brings a recorder to every meeting. You wouldn't say Gary bring, right? Okay, neither the owner nor the manager help with inventory. Okay, manager, is it help or help? Manager helps with inventory. Neither Jan nor his friends eat sushi. Okay, so now what do you do if it's indefinite, right? So sometimes you have a pronoun, a singular pronoun that is indefinite. So like nobody, everyone, everybody, that kind of thing. When you have one of those, you use a singular verb form. So nobody here knows the answer. Everyone is here. The men are bringing shovels. Each of the men is bringing a shovel. So here's an example of when it's indefinite, right? The workers are attending the meeting, okay, because that is definite, the workers. But if we have every one of the workers is attending. Okay, so if you have it, if it's an indefinite pronoun, it's going to be a singular verb.